Here with me is Dominik Wojcik. Dominik works for Rocket Internet in Berlin. If some of you haven't heard of it, then just think of Zalando, think of iDarling, definitely think of Groupon, because this is Rocket Internet. So, Dominik, hello, how are you? How have you been?
Ah, great. Thank you.
Brilliant. What's with your Polish roots? You Polish, half Polish, I don't know, quarter Polish perhaps?
No, I think I'm a little bit more half Polish because my parents are from Poland, but I was born in Germany. I was born in Hamburg, so I raised up with a German language, Polish language. I understand everything in Polish, yeah, but talking is a little bit difficult because I speak so much Polish in the last 29 years. So, yeah, it's a little bit difficult for me, but I understand everything.
So you're still Polish then?
I think I'm a half Polish, yeah.
Right. How did it all started for the internet adventure, and how did you end up here in Berlin working for Rocket Internet?
Yeah, after my high school, I went to a company. It's called Easy on Managers, and I was there as a developer. I worked there for about 4 years, I think. Yeah, and after these 4 years, I went to a price comparison site. It's called Günstiger. There I started with developing, but after a few months, some guys said, "Hey, you can also do a little bit online marketing for us because we don't have somebody for this channel." Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, why not?" Yeah, and I went up and go to SEO optimization for Günstiger and Preissuchmaschine. And then after these 3-4 years, somebody came to me and on a SEO conference and said, "Hey, you are quite impressive. Yeah, we're looking for somebody for Rocket Internet to help us for SEO." So I went to Rocket Internet in Berlin. Yeah, and now here.
How long have you been here?
Now I think it's about since September 2009. So almost 2 years.
Tell us a bit about Rocket Internet projects that are already in Poland. What are they and how do they progress?
So I think the most popular company in Poland is Groupon, which is I think one of the most popular and best Rocket Internet companies in Poland, which is quite impressive. Also, we have iDarling, which is a meeting portal for guys and girls who want to meet up. So it's also pretty good at the moment in Poland. Next project we will start in Poland will be Wywiad. Wywiad is an apartment rental site which you can go and try to rent some apartments from other guys. So actually these are the next few companies which are...
I wonder myself how it's going to work. How would you describe the potential that goes with internet in Poland? How big are we, and how big in your opinion are we going to be in the future?
I think at the moment it looks like Germany maybe for 3-4 years. Yeah, actually the market is not so quite high like in Germany, UK or France, but it's still in progress. Yeah, I can see every year that more people are looking into the internet in Poland, and I think in the next few years Poland will be one of the most excited and most relevant countries in the European for online marketing, of course. Your major task at Rocket Internet is SEO and everything that comes with it. What is search engine optimization? Okay, so SEO is optimization for normally Google, because a lot of people are looking or searching in the internet with Google. So you try to optimize your website for Google and try to rank into the organic searches, not in the paid searches, because in paid searches you have to pay. So actually try to optimize your website for Google. This is SEO.
Right. SEO and startups, how these two can cooperate, how startup could use SEO, and how important it really is for a startup to do it.
SEO and startups normally are going hand by hand. So actually it depends on the startup. Yeah, but SEO is one of the most cheapest online marketing channels overall. Yeah, and if you have a startup, normally you don't have so many finance, so you have to go for the cheapest ways, yeah, to get traffic on your site, to get customers on your site. And actually I think SEO is the best channel for a startup to get customers. Yeah.
Talking about SEO, we met at the SEO conference in Poznań called Search Marketing Day, which happened, I guess it was about 3 weeks ago. How did it go from your point of view? What did you like and what did you hate about it?
It was my first SEO conference in Poland, so actually I didn't have so much expectations. I went there and thought it was a little bit, I don't know, the quality of the SEO was I thought it was pretty low, but it was impressive, yeah. The lineup of the speakers like Dixon Jones, Simon Sandin, and Marcus Tandler was impressive, yeah. The guys are international SEO experts, so it was a pretty good conferences, and the presentations were, every presentation I saw was amazing. So actually it was one of the year's highlight for me.
Right, so the establishment was pretty decent. I know you travel a lot, you've been at various SEO conferences. I know you've been in UK, Netherlands, Austria, pretty much everywhere in Europe. In terms of a message for conference participants, how was it different there in Poznań from the ones you've been at before outside Poland?
I think the good point of this SEO conference was it was pretty small, actually. Yeah, you have about 150 participants, so actually the networking was closer with the guys. Yeah, you can always get to the speakers, which are pretty good, and get some good tips, because it's like a little family, yeah, of SEOs. Normally, if you ask an SEO expert, everybody is open and gives you best advice as he can. Nobody hides something. So actually, if you have a small conference, you get better advices, you get better tips from the SEO guys, and the networking is closer, and you get more contact with the other SEO experts or SEO guys. So actually this was pretty good. So if you're going to Las Vegas PubCon, yeah, you have 2,000 people who are all over spent with SEO, but it's so yeah, it's not quite like a family. It's a little bit more to, yeah, you have to go somewhere to get smaller conference to get better advices.
So by and large it was on a very high level.
It was, of course. Normally, you can, if you have a smaller conference, you get better advices. Yeah, if you're a larger conference, yeah, normally the guys are not so quite good. You get a little more beginners with SEO, and everybody is a little bit more focusing on himself. But if you have a smaller conference, the guys are more like family and try to give better advices.
Back to the startups, 3 tips that you could give to people who are just now building a startup.
Okay, if you're a young startup, first advice is go for business angels. Try to get guys who are rocking in the business. Go for every advice you can get. And second advice is go for the cheapest online marketing channel you can. This is SEO. try to go with SEO. Normally, if you can, if your business case could deliver SEO. The third advice is, I think in Poland a little bit difficult, but try to get as much possible finance as you can. Yeah, because finance is felt, and if you don't have enough money, so try to get as much money you can.
That's going to be a bit difficult in Poland right now, getting financial support. Anyway, last question, and you're free to go. Someone you admire in the internet business, someone could be your, I don't know, let's say, role model. Who would that be?
Pretty hard to say. I think there are a lot of great guys out there in the online marketing channel or in the internet business. Think about Steve Jobs, maybe. Yeah, he started with Apple, then he goes away, yeah, and comes back, and Apple was on the ground. Yeah, it was maybe close to closing. Yeah, so but he goes to his biggest enemy at Microsoft and asks for money. Yeah, Microsoft gives them 150 millions, and now look at Apple. It's one of the greatest company in the whole world. Yeah, so if you're looking at guys like Mark Zuckerberg or Sergey Brin or Larry Page, starts from the zero and gets so big and gets everything is possible. If you're trying to get from everybody the best things for you, and try to make it for you the best way, so you will get it actually. So I have no money exactly, but I think everybody has some good points you can take of it.
That's right. I'll go probably for Steve Jobs myself. But it's been a massive pleasure having you here, Dominik. Thanks for sharing your time with us. Thank you.
You're welcome.